probar Tavern Keeper, el nuevo juego de Green Heart, los creadores de Game Dev Tycoon. Y la clave me la ha pasado Ico Partners y vamos a probar un poquito este juego de gestión. La estética es una pasada, así que bueno, nos vamos a quedar embobados en más de un momento. Dicho esto, vamos a hacer el primer tutorial, una nueva propiedad. Todas las historias empiezan en alguna parte, la tuya empieza en este pantano, en lo que queda de una taberna abandonada. ¡Mola! Equilibrada. Todo en normal. Ya casi está, ya casi. Espera, ¿qué estaba haciendo?
Welcome to Riverbottom. I hope you like mud. And oh, here's your first tavern. Bit of a fixer-upper, it seems. There's much to do before opening the doors. But where to start? First things first, teaching you how to teach yourself. A checklist on the right side of your screen would certainly be handy.
Vale.
Phenomenal work! You mastered tooltips, and thus the secret to mastering the whole game. Now, why not use the camera controls to take a look around? Splendid observing. One could say that makes you quite the looker. If this was a story about a garbage dump, you'd be set. But that rubble may deter tavern patrons. Clean it up, won't you? Excellent. That dangerous unfinished floor underneath has a certain rustic charm, but we can do better. Build a tap room. With the room type selected, click on the tavern floor and drag to define the shape of your room. Make sure it goes all the way to the front door.
Creo que voy a ir hasta aquí. O sea...
Confirm construction to finalize the room. Every room needs a door, otherwise it's a coffin. Grim. Onwards! The tap room is ready. But you're missing a tap. Select it in the build menu, but don't place it yet. Is that the angle you want? Try rotating it a bit before placing it. Nice to see things from all angles, isn't it? Now, place that tap wherever you like. People like a place to lean while they order. A bar counter is optimal. Let's build one. Good. Of course, tavern keeping isn't all gossip and picking furniture. There's hard work to be done as well. Let's just hire someone to do that part for you.
Mario se relaja al estar de palique. No tiene ni idea sobre el trabajo duro. No se le da muy bien bajar la moral. Robin odia a los orcos. Su cualidad secreta es su conocimiento callejero. Asanti colecciona pipas. Dedica su tiempo libre a buscarle pareja a la gente. Adora los viajes largos. Antes trabajó de tabernera en el ojo en miniatura. Me gusta esta.
Really? Based on those qualifications, are they a friend of yours? Never
Qué
mind.
clipín.
It's time to buy drinks. The traveling merchant will be here soon. Click on him when he arrives. You can hurry him along with the game's speed controls if you like.
No pasa nada, hombre.
Can't find the merchant? He's the large fellow with the boat.
Brebaje de carnicero. ¿Qué tengo que comprar? ¿Sabes qué pasa si ignoras el tuto? ¿Qué pasa?
Excited to tap that barrel? Select the tap you installed to assign your new beverage to it.
Se enfada y te cierra el juego. Es un logro y todo, lol. Vale, que aproveche, anda.
Bars are great for a quick drink, but tables allow patrons to settle in and stay a while. Try building one. It's a bit plain. Why don't I show you the design mode? Decorating your tavern truly makes it your own. Even a humble table becomes an empty canvas ready to transform. You might decorate it with something simple, perhaps place a centerpiece. But why stop there? You can change and tweak every element according to your mood. Ooh, feeling romantic? And you needn't stop at simply decorating. You can design anything you can imagine, piece by piece. Go wild!
¿Qué dices?
For now, let's try something simple. Select a piece from the design mode and combine it with the table. You'll have hundreds of options as a tavern keeper, but let's start with 3. That's an interesting choice. Well, there's no accounting for taste. That's enough decorating for now. You've accomplished quite a bit. Perhaps you should save your progress?
Ah, que la puedo hacer más grande. ¿Y cuál es el botón para hacerlo? Que fue sin querer, lo juro. Artefacto extraño. Vale. Lo acabo de empezar hace un momentito.
Did it save properly? I can't see. Hold on, I'll scoot my candle a little closer to the storybook. Oh! I caught the page on fire! The story is burning! Quick, load your save file! I am quite serious. You need to load your save file. This fire will burn the tavern down.
Tengo curiosidad.
This is morbidly fascinating, yes, but there's nothing to do now. Smells of smoke in here. Please load your save. I have allergies.
Bueno, pues se ha ido todo al traste. No hay historia ni libro de cuentos. Y no, por si te lo estabas preguntando, este no es el final bueno. You found the secret ending. Congratulations. Please return to the game to receive an achievement. Una cosa que quiero cambiar. Gracias.
Look, everything is fine again. No need to reload for every little fire. I was just having a bit of fun. Narrator humor, you see. One last thing, the stories. A glowing golden book means someone or something has a tale to tell. See? There's one. Click on your tap, won't you?
A ver. Érase una
What
vez.
sort of narrator would I be without a storybook? This is mine. It's a bit magic, you see. The stories inside are your stories, and they follow your choices. There will be quite a lot of stories to tell, all centered in your tavern. You'll find them as little books hovering above characters, items, or locations. Would you like to see how they work?
Sí, claro.
As you can see, your choices progress the story. Simple. Skill choices, however, are a little more complex. The results are determined by your character skills, the difficulty, and a bit of luck. The story continues whether you succeed or fail, and failing is just as fun, sometimes more so. Still, I know even a fun failure can feel like a failure. Don't worry, you can retry spins if you don't like the result. But do be sparing with those respins. If too many build up, we may run into trouble. Well, the issue is with causality altering... Wait a second. Using your wits to ply me for more information, eh? Yes, okay, you got me. There is more to it.
No, pero
Let me
eso no es
explain.
ninguna novedad, también te
Nothing
digo,
truly
Seuri.
bad will happen to you if you fail a spin. More or less. It depends on your definition of bad. Anyway, don't worry about it. But respins resist the natural course of events, and tinkering with cause and effect can cause things to go a little pear-shaped. No need to go into it now. You'll have to wait and see. That's choosing chaos for you. Feel free to explore stories and go with your gut. There are no wrong or right answers. There's only the path you choose. I can't wait. To make skill rolls, you will of course need skills. I wouldn't dream of choosing those for you. It's up to you to decide what best represents your strengths. Quickness of wit or hands, depth of knowledge, or simply charm. All settled? Well, you know you best. We'll see how that plays out along the way. That's the end of my little tutorial. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Where would a story be without a narrator? Now, open those doors. You have a tavern to run.
El árbol caído.
Now wait for a patron and your staffer will tend to them. It's smooth sailing from here. Relatively.
Vale. Vale. Estaba diciendo la cantidad de cerveza que le queda con el... ¿Te puedo poner varios grifos? Creo que sí. Vale.
Closing time. Off hours are a good opportunity to manage rooms and furnishings. Or you could simply speed up the clock.
Pero es que quiero hacer una puerta en el almacén, tío. No me deja. Se va desbloqueando poquito a poco las cosas.
The dawn of a fresh day. The opportunities are endless, so long as no one comes to throw a wrench in the works.
A ver. Inocente hasta que el gremio diga lo contrario.
A woman in a pressed suit enters your tavern. She sweeps her gaze across the tap room and approaches the bar with confident, efficient strides. How rustic. One mug of your finest beverage. You slide the mug across the counter and hold out your hand for payment. The woman presses a crisply folded sheet of paper into it instead. My name is Dorothy Chadius, guild representative. You have been served. You misunderstand. You have been served a legal document. The woman picks up her drink and takes a long sip. The mug is frosty. The stare she fixes you with is frostier. This beverage is adequate. Notice of official censure by the guild for operating an unlicensed tavern. Did you think you wouldn't be caught? We saw your deed filed. It's a matter of public record. She taps the seal on the folded document. It's all in here. The rules, your transgressions, and the consequences. The woman slaps a badge down on the countertop with a tight, proud smile. I'm a representative of the Tavern Keepers Guild. We oversee all the taverns in the land. She lifts her chin, gazing reverently into the distance. People rely on taverns to unwind and socialize under the professional care of a guild-certified tavern keeper. But you, her brow furrows, you are not certified. I don't think you understand your situation. If you remain in violation, your tavern will be shut down and you'll be sentenced to 6 years of hard labor stomping grapes. Dorothy frowns, the crease between her eyes deepening. Or a constable will be sent to knock you over the head and toss you in the ocean. Depends on the judge.
No puedes amenazarme, no te tengo miedo, fascista.
You put on your best game face. Her steely gaze meets yours, taking your measure. Your unflinching gaze doesn't waver. Her eyes widen as you successfully stare her down. You're serious. I admire your passionate spirit, but it will do you no good against the guild's legal department. Let me put it in the simplest terms. Refuse to join and you lose everything as if you never existed. Your journey ends here and now. She spreads her hands. Join the guild lawfully and you get to keep it all.
Jamás.
Dorothy sighs. Really? You do want to operate your tavern, do you not? Joining the guild is genuinely the only way to continue down that path. Your liberty is not in danger. You'll be free to operate your tavern exactly as you like. Consider this a formality.
¿Y dejarme pisotear y someterme a otros? Jamás.
Don't be so difficult. You want to be a tavern keeper, yes? We're the Tavern Keepers Guild. It's where you belong. Her cheeks begin to color. Join us. You have to. Do it.
Que no.
Dorothy glares and takes a deep breath, calming herself. What are you even trying to accomplish here? You don't get to do anything else until you give in. Do you just enjoy arguing? Dorothy takes a gold coin from her pocket. What if we make it a game? I'll flip a coin. If I win, you join. If you win, you continue running your illegal tavern. Call it in the air. She flicks her thumb and the coin soars upward, spinning. The coin clatters to the counter, spins, and falls on its side. Heads. There, see? You lose. How could I possibly have cheated? You called it in the air and saw it land yourself. I didn't touch it. Are you implying I can control reality? That's preposterous. Not real? Perhaps you are mad after all. Of course this is real. This is real life. You opened this tavern. You have hopes and goals, don't you? Family? Are they not real? You'd rather believe that the world is an illusion, that you have no free will, and that everyone you have ever loved doesn't exist? Rather than agree to join the guild for the profession you're in. Dorothy rolls her eyes and visibly resigns herself. If you won't play along, that's exactly what's going to happen. Nothing. This is your last chance. Sign or this all ends. Fade to black. Is that what you want? Dorothy throws up her hands. Ah! You win! Couldn't go along with the story, could you? That's fine. We narrators have a little saying to deal with that. The end.
Bueno, pues nada. Segundo secret ending que he encontrado. Otra más. He dejado que arda la taberna. Un rebelde.
Welcome back. I hope you're not too peeved, but it was fun to test the limits together, wasn't it? You're a gutsy one. The dawn of a fresh day. The opportunities are endless, so long as no one comes to throw a wrench in the works.
Sí.
A severe-looking human woman in a pressed... Notice of official censure by the guild for operating an The woman slaps a badge down on the countertop with a tight, proud smile. I have registered you as a guild applicant. The first step to move your application forward is to earn a 1-star ranking for your tavern. She drops a large, crisply folded map on the counter. This map shows the
¿Cuándo vas a
locations
querer
of
jugarte
reputable
el Void
distributors of
Train?
food and drink. Take this as well. She places a beautiful crystal bottle on the table beside the map. It's filled with golden, frothy liquid. She gestures to the bottle. This is a tavern elemental, a provisional advisor of a sort. She's agreed to work with you full-time if your membership is approved. A small figure forms in the swirling liquid and waves cheerfully at you. They know everything there is to know about the business. This one's name is Hops, I believe. The figure in the bottle swirls around and makes a few gestures in your direction that are startlingly obscene for such a tiny beverage sprite. I really wouldn't recommend it, unless you're aiming to have the worst bathroom experience of your life. Dorothy favors you with another tight smile and reaches out to shake your hand. Her grip is firm and dry, like her personality. Best of luck to you in the application process. Attain a 1-star rating, and we'll be in touch. As she strides away, it occurs to you that she never paid for her drink. On the counter, Hops swirls around in her bottle to give you a big thumbs up.
Nani.
And so the long arm of bureaucracy has found you even in the depths of the swamp. At least you've made a friend.
I haven't advised anyone in ages. This'll be fun.
¿El Nani se había ido de vacaciones o aún seguía por aquí? No me acuerdo cuándo se iba. Tres nudos de bloqueos. Banco de espera. Diana. Farol. Is. Salud. Cheers. ¿Cómo que estás en el stream? Si te estoy hablando desde hace 10 minutos y no contestas, gilipollas. Joder. Pues he dicho nani gritando y de largo, en plan, alargando la palabra 2 o 3 veces. Que si va a tener lío este finde. Ya me gustaría, pero no creo. Oye, pero ¿aquí viene la gente o no? Oye, que nos ha guardado. O sea, no sigue funcionando. A ver, espérate un momento. Que miro una cosa. Vale. Mira si te funciona eso. ¿Ha funcionado? Vale. Pues era para eso. ¿Nos lo empezamos esta noche, Gromac? ¿Hago yo parón del Possessor Situ del Winter Burrow? Y echamos un ratillo. Porque sé que te vas a ir pronto, porque mañana madrugas. Igualmente va a ser dentro de 15 o 20 minutos, ¿eh? O sea, voy a estar un rato con el Tavern Keeper. Ole la musiquita. Banco de espera. Si me da tiempo a morir más veces. El jugador menos frustrado de Silson. Claro, lo que tengo que hacer es abrir más horas. Para eso tengo que contratar a otro y hacer otra sala de estas. Jefferson Manzaquilla.
A scruffy young man with a friendly face and ink-stained hands peers around the tap room. He scratches some notes on a scroll with a tattered quill, then sidles up to the bar and flashes an ingratiating smile. Hello! Would you happen to be the owner of this tavern? The name's Jefferson, ace reporter. I'm looking for front-page material for our next Gazette, and I was hoping to ask you about your tavern. On the record, of course. Really? A wave of relief washes over his face, but he squashes it quickly. That is to say, I knew I'd get the scoop. Let's see here. He chews the tip of his quill and scans over his scroll with a furrowed brow. Right. As everybody knows, this tavern has been vacant ever since the previous owner sank in a freak quicksand accident years ago. How do you come to own the place? I like it. That adds a bit of intrigue to the piece. The readers will be eager to see if that goes awry in unsettling and ironic ways. Did this mysterious stranger have glowing eyes? No, don't tell me. Jefferson scribbles rapidly. The important thing is, you've got the doors open. What's your business strategy going forward?
Hacer lo mínimo necesario y luego abrir una taberna mejor en otra parte.
Jefferson thumps a fist on the bar. Darn right. You and me, we're two of a kind, my friend. They might say you're out of your depth, Jefferson, and a swamp can never support a daily periodical, Jefferson, but we know better.
Oye, no nos metas en el mismo saco, por favor.
Hurtful? There's an awkward silence as he scratches something that looks like potential friend off his parchment. Apparently, having exhausted his line of questioning, he rolls the parchment closed.
Wow.
¿Twitch no quería cargar? ¿Que lleva un rato sin funcionar o qué? Qué raro. ¿Os ha dejado funcionar a alguien más el stream? ¿O solo ha sido cosa de Tibis?
As your tavern grows, so must your payroll. With the second employee, your business has evolved from a dubious shack to a reputable service establishment.
Vale. Vamos a hacer un par de habitaciones, ¿no? ¿Cuánto? A ver, Mario, toma tu camita, hombre. Vale. ¿Dónde puedo tocar el horario?
Seems we're in for a rainy night.
Fun fact, giving an unhappy staffer a bit of extra gold will make them happier. It's like a workplace bribe.
¿Hay alguien infeliz? No. Joder. Digo, ¿ya? Vale. Vale, 70%. Hay que comprar mejores bebidas. El de los envíos es un pulpo.
Our drinks have earned a 1-star rating.
Vale. Estrella conseguida.
A 1-star rating. Already you're rising in the world. I'm sure the guild doesn't give those out to just anybody.
Cinco cartas coleccionables. Vale.
We should find a variety of shops on the map. They can deliver what we need.
Rata de pantano. Claro, la cosa es, el aspecto del suelo se podrá personalizar como diseño en algún momento.
We are in the red. Better watch our finances.
Claro, entonces... Tengo números rojos.
Well, now you're...
Ah, mira. Aseos, lavabos, horario laboral, taquilla.
Story is out there. People across the land may be reading all
Nada de
about
locos, ya
you
me pasé
as
el
we
winter.
speak. Exciting. Intrusive.
Creo que hay un clicker que dura 3 horas. Te lo puedes pasar también. Oye, ¿por qué estás durmiendo en el putísimo aire? Vale. ¿Y esto? Hace falta hacer un almacén, ¿no? Personal, retrete. Un libro de cuentos. Joe.
What have we here? A tavern of this caliber must have the tastiest brews in Riverbottom. A stout man in a stained apron.
La verdad que Riverbottom suena muy El Señor de los Anillos en realidad, ¿eh?
Nothing to soften the voice reverberating from his broad-barreled chest. He seems human, but you'd swear from his stride that he has some dwarf in his lineage somewhere. It's a great pleasure to meet you. The name's... His brow furrows. Joe. The name's Joe. Joe Town Guy. It surely was last time I checked. He chortles good-naturedly, laughing it off, but surreptitiously wipes a bit of sweat from his brow. Yes, indeed. The name is Joe Townman. Yes. Joe licks his lips as he surveys your tap setup. He's only a head and a half taller than the bar itself, so he gets a good close look. I'll have a mug of whatever you have on the tap, please and thank. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with your beverage selection? You serve this swill to customers? Oh no, I don't know much about that sort of thing. I'm just a regular farmer, maybe. Actually, Joe absently takes a sip of his drink and smacks his lips thoughtfully. You notice he doesn't spit it out. By... His brow furrows as he thinks back over the conversation. No, I don't. Surely you're mistaken. Who would I be? You think hard and try to dig the name from your subconscious.
Let's go.
You successfully recite the names back to him, and the sweat on his brow begins.
It doesn't bother me, but make sure you have good tavern lighting. People don't love drinking in the dark.
Vale. Pues la verdad que bastante chulo lo de que vayan sucediendo las historias y dependiendo de tus stats hagas tiradas como si fuese una partida de rol y vaya sucediendo las cosas y no sea simplemente fallar, sino que la historia que pase con ese personaje se desarrolle a partir de fallar. No sé, está guay la verdad. Mola, mola. Y el narrador hace muchísimo, como comentábamos antes. ¿Qué le pasa a este? Ah, por la oscuridad y tal. O sea que para añadir luz... Bueno, pues ha estado interesante. Espérate, ¿esto qué es? Oh, Dios mío. Coleccionas de cartas. Esto es una referencia al game de Picon, seguro. Bueno, pues la verdad que está bastante disfrutón el juego, ¿no? O sea, me parece muy chulo y el extremadamente positivas que tiene, totalmente, totalmente justificado. El arte mola un montón y luego pues eso, el narrador hace muchísimo. Ya hemos tenido un par de juegos así que el narrador se carrilea medio juego, la verdad. Y muy guay. Así que nada, se queda por aquí el Tavern Keeper. De nuevo, muchas gracias a EcoPartners por haberse pasado una clave para poder probarlo. Y si os ha gustado, el juego sigue con la oferta de lanzamiento hasta el 17 de noviembre a un 20% de descuento. No está nada mal, la verdad. Bastante tentador. Y si tenéis el Game de Tycoon, que vale 1 € y algo, pues también os harán un pelín más de descuento. Ahí ya depende de si lo tenéis o no. Así que bueno, se queda por aquí el Tavern Keeper. Vamos a ir cambiando de jueguito.